Hey everyone, welcome to Tabata class. We're going to start with a warm-up, but you need to make sure you have your mat and your weights handy. And we are going to start standing. So take your hands, clasp your fingers, press the palms forward, round your back, tuck your chin. And then reach your arms up overhead, big breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist. So reach the arms away from each other as you twist. Come back up to center and release your arms. Take the hands, clasp and press it forward. Tuck your chin and round. Reach the arms up. Twist to the left this time. Arms up overhead. And hands to the heart. We're going to take your right knee into the chest. Rotate your ankle. Point and flex your toe. Moving it around. Getting any of the cracks out. We're going to take the other leg in. Rotate the ankle. Point and flex the toe. Roll out your wrists. Take your arms out in front. Big breath in, open the arms. And exhale, close around. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. One more, inhale, open. And exhale, close. Take your feet wide. Find a standing straddle. We're going to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, gently fold forward. Your hands can stay on your thighs. Start bending your knees from side to side, pausing at each side, folding in when you're ready, shaking your head yes and no, letting it dangle, letting it hang. And then root to rise to come to stand. Take your arms out overhead, opposite hand to opposite foot. So right hand touches down to the left foot. Come on up, left hand to right. Stand tall, right to left. And up, left to right. One more time each side. Standing tall and twisting. We're going to come to a lunge. So I'm going to turn to my right and let my right toes come towards the front of the mat. And then bring your fingertips to the mat, lower your left knee down. Just find your low lunge with the knee and the ankle are in line. Climb your way to the top of the right thigh. Lift your chest, sink the hips. Try not to arch too much in the lower back. You're lifting your chest here. And then release your hands, just curl your toe on the back leg, and we're going to straighten your front leg, just any amount, a little stretch. And then gently step forward. We're going to lift your back knee up, left hand is staying on the mat, right arm comes up to the twist, hug your right hip in, lift your left thigh. Unwind, step it forward, let your feet meet and fold. Take your right leg back this time and let your right knee come to the mat. Untuck your toes, climb your way to the top of the left thigh. This time left knee and ankle are in line. Pressing the hands into the thigh, lift your chest, sink the hips. So feel this here in your right hip flexor. And then you're going to release the hands. You're going to curl your back toe and straighten your left leg. Just find a runner's stretch. Let your heart pull forward. Gently step into the left foot. We're going to keep your right hand this time on the mat. Peel the left arm up. Lift the right leg. Hug the left hip in. And then unwind and step into a high plank pose. So find this plank pose with the wrists and the shoulders, elbows all in line. Try not to let your head dangle here. Keep your head active. Draw the chin in towards your chest. Press away from the mat. And then draw your right knee into the chest and release, and then left. So mountain climbers, just pull the knees in. We're just marching here. You can move a little faster if you want, but this is just the warm up. And then bring the right knee into the chest, lower the right shin to the mat, pivot and plant your left foot, modified side plank, left arm over the ear, reach. Unwinding, come back to your full plank, mountain climbers. So we'll do about 5 on each side. Just bring the knee in. Pressing away from the mat to make space for the knee to come in. And then we're going to bring the left knee this time in and let the left shin come to the mat. Coming into your modified side plank, we're going to reach the right arm up and over the ear. Spin your heart to the sky. Big breath in. And then start to unwind. We're going to draw back into a child's pose. Roll out your wrists. We'll take it into a downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Fill out your feet. Settle into your downward dog just for a breath. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Fold in gently. Root down, rise up. We're going to come into some squats. Feet are about hip distance apart. And then bend the knees. And start to sweep the arms. As you bend the knees, bend the elbows. As you stand tall, arms sweep back behind you. Keep the knees in line with your toes and sit back into your squat with the weight in the heels as you squat down. We have one more. All right, now start a light jog. Pumping the arms. Staying on the balls of the feet. And from here, we're going to take it into a jump rope. So then, oops, start to use your arms to circle the arms. You can alternate feet. A couple more, and then we'll take it into jacks. 3, 2, 1, jacks. Couple more, and then butt kicks. 3, 2, 1, heels to the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. So for our workout today, we are going to use weights, but more towards the end of our class. We have 4 circuits for you. In each circuit, we have 4 exercises. So each exercise in the circuit, we're going to do 2 times before we move on to the next. So each circuit has 4 exercises. We'll do each exercise twice, one, right after the first exercise, and then we'll do it again, moving on. So for example, our first exercise in the first circuit is high knees. So we're going to take 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, and do high knees 2 times. And then we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is a plank with a punch. So your plank punch, you come down into a plank pose, and your feet can be a little wider, your hands a little closer, and you're going to reach the arm forward. And you can punch, make a fist. You can tap if you feel like it's a little too much of the shoulder. And you can also be here on the knees, as long as the hips aren't up, hips are forward. Tuck your tailbone down and pull your core in. You can reach here too. Next, we'll have jacks. You can always regular jack, modified jack, and skaters is the last one in this first circuit. So remember, we're going to be doing 2 rounds of each exercise before we move on. Woo. I'm going to get the timer ready. We're doing high knees first, and we'll do that for 2 rounds. So here we go. We'll have 10 seconds just to get started, get to your place. And remember, we're bringing the knees into the chest, and we're staying high on the balls of the feet. Here we go. High knees. Pick it up. Pump the arms. 20 seconds of work. Get those knees high. You can also place the hands out in front if you want to give a little guide. Stay on the balls of the feet. Pick up those knees. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take your break. We have another round of high knees next. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick it up. Bring those knees up high. We're only going to have a quick break, and we're going to go right into plank after this. 10 seconds. Pick up those knees. 5 seconds. Come on, pump your arms. Give it all you got. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have 10 seconds in between. We'll come right into your plank. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Punch. Reach or punch. Hands are a little closer. Feet a little wider. Spine is long. You can also be here with the knees down, as long as your core is engaged and your hips are not back here. 2 seconds. Drop the knees, take a second, roll your wrists, whatever you need. We have one more round. 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees up and punch. Now, when you hear the beep, we'll take a break and we're going to go right into our jacks. 8 more seconds. Punch, reach, pull the hands back, bring the hands right under the shoulder. All right, come to stand. Jacks, your way, modified, regular, however you want. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Jacks. Reach your arms. Pull the arms down. Squeeze the legs in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Put one more round. And we finish our first circuit with skaters after that. One more round of jacks. Here we go. Ten more seconds. Pull the arms down, reach and pull. Open, close the legs. Woo! Okay, our last thing, skaters, come to one end of your mat. Start with your feet together. Arms are gonna sweep. We're gonna hop, push off. One foot starts to hover, the other one pushes off. 10 more seconds. Stay low. Moving side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have one more round. Catch your breath. 3 seconds. 2. Here we go. Start up. We have a big break after this. Finishing our first circuit. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next. Same idea. Different exercises. So for circuit 2, we have jump rope. Your jump rope your way. You can alternate feet, however you want. Then high to low boat. So your hands can be behind you, supporting you with the heels down. You can also have heels lifted with the hands behind you. You can even take a weight and reach, pull. After that, we have line jumps. And if you don't have a line or some kind of way to hop over something, you can also take one weight and we just hopping over and hopping back. And keep it kind of low so you don't trip over the weight. And the last thing we have is push-ups. So plank pose, high plank, chest towards the mat, or drop the knees and do your push-up that way. So here we go. First exercise, jump rope. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Or jump rope your way. Keep circling the arms. You can alternate. You can shuffle. Play around with it. You don't have to do the same thing. You can move in any way you want. Just keep on simulating a jump rope exercise. 2 seconds. All right. One more round of jump rope. Then we move on to high-low boat. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Circle the arms. Stay on the balls of the feet. You can alternate your feet. You can shift side to side. You can bring the knees in. Whatever you want. Just keep moving. 5 seconds. Get a couple more in. Really push yourself. 2, and 1. High to low boat. Your way. So come on down. Weight or no weight. Hands behind you if you want. 3, 2, and 1. Low and high. Pull it in. 8 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We have one more round of this. You can do with the weight, without. You can modify it anytime. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Extend and pull it in. Extend Lean back. If you're using the weight, let the weight reach forward to help counter you. Counterbalance. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. All right, let's take that weight, place it on the floor. We're gonna hop over the weight. All right, 2 seconds. Use your arms, hop over, hop back. You can also step or sweep and get over the weight. You can also put, some kind of towel or line, and roll up the towel if it feels too high to get over this weight. 2 seconds. 1 more round. And then we go to push-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, up and over. Landing softly. You want to try and hear as little noise as possible. Being a little kinder on your joints. You can also step. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get into your push-up position. 2 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break. 3, 2, and 1. It's better to get fewer with good form than a lot with bad form. So focus on good form. Drop the knees. Keep your core engaged. Keep your tailbone tipping down. Strong legs, strong arms. 2 seconds. All right, wrists under the shoulders. Chest towards the mat. Push away as you exhale. You can always take a down dog. Roll back in. Three, 2, and 1. All right, finish our second circuit. Our third circuit. We have same idea. We're starting with burpees. So you come to the front of your mat. You're going to bend your knees deeply, hands plant. You can step, you can hop. Make sure that you're coming back into a strong plank. Hop or step forward, stand tall, jump, or to the toes. After that, we have some Russian twists. So we're going to come back down. Notice your heels stay on the ground this time. Side to side, side to side. Lateral step squats are next. Back up. We're going to squat and step. Squat and step. So it's not a lateral lunge, it's a lateral step into a squat. And then the last thing we have, we can take weights, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. We have 5 seconds, starting with burpees. 3, 2, and 1. Down, hop or step back, bring it in, jump or come to the toes. Again, here's another exercise you want to do with excellent form. And as you hop back, I better not hear any sound. It has to be gentle, has to be soundless, just about. Soundless means you're being light on your joint and you're using your core. Here we go. Down, hopping back, landing softly, standing or jumping. Back, in, landing softly, being kind to your joints so we can continue to do exercises every week and day. Okay, we're into Russian twists. Let's bring it down. Weight or no weight. You have a weight, grab it at the ends, lean back, chest is lifted. No rounding, side to side. With each exhale twist, inhale at center. 5 seconds. Try to release in the hip flexors and engage in your core. 1 more round. 1 more round, and then we'll come to stand. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the side and the other side. Leaning back, but letting your chest lift. So no here, right? Chest is lifted. 5 seconds. That's where the core work is, when the chest is lifted. All right, come to stand. We're gonna squat, step wide, and squat. Remember, it's not a lateral lunge. We're stepping into another squat. So your feet will be a little closer. Squat, step wide to squat, step close. Do the other leg, back to close. Remember, not a lateral lunge. Step wide for a squat. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. We're doing that one more time. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come low. Step wide. Bring it in and step. So stay low if you can. Bring the feet in and step wide. You can stand if you're feeling you need a little break. Otherwise, step. Come back to center. Off to the other side. Reverse lunges. Weights or no weights. You can grab some weights if you want a little bit more work. Front of the mat. Here we go. Take it back. Bend both knees, feet meet, and switch. Stepping back. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Your front leg, your knee is behind the toe, that front leg. Additionally, we're stepping into the front leg as opposed to pushing off the back leg. So step forward. Don't push off with the back leg. 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees. Let the back knee come to a hover. And then step into the front leg. Let your feet meet. All right, big break. So, new circuit, third circuit. We have mountain climbers. Hands come down. We did it in our warm-up. Bring the knees into the chest. We'll do that for 2 rounds. We'll take a quick break. And then we're going to go to plank jacks. So with plank jacks, you're either hopping, the legs open, close, very softly, without a sound, or you're tapping. Next, we have Curtsy Lunges. We'll go from side to side, cross behind, feet meet, cross behind, and switch. Last exercise, you'll come down on your back, arms and legs out wide like a star, lift, and reach. Come on back up. We're starting standing, we're starting in plank with mountain climbers. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in. So if you are having some problems because we've been doing a lot of things on our hands, you can always elevate your hands. If your mountain climbers feel a little too much, you can also be here, draw the knees in, or elevating the hands. Really just put the hands up on a step, on a bench, on a chair. Getting the hands up higher will allow you to do this with the right form. Much better if you're fatigued. Here we go. Pull the knees in. Again, you're light on your feet. Try to be tapping the foot back without a sound or very minimal sound. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. So just an example here, you have yoga blocks handy. You can also take yoga blocks. We have plank jacks. And place your hands on the blocks. This gives you a little bit more height, and it allows you to modify without having to drop the knees. You can also tap. Wrists, elbows, shoulders in line. 5 more seconds. Open and close the legs. 2, and 1. So blocks, no blocks, that's up to you. Just another way to keep on working out and staying strong. 2 seconds. Here we go. Hands on something or on the mat. It's 20 seconds of work. 10 seconds of break, and we are going to switch to something else. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Curtsy lunge. Understand. Let's give the arms a little bit of a break. Come back to the legs. 2 seconds. Cross it behind. Feet meet. Switch sides. Cross step and cross. If you want to hop to sort of pick it up, you could do that. 3, 2, and 1. One more round of curtsy lunges. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it behind. You can step. You can hop. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. We'll come out to the mat when you hear the beat. All the way down. Star crunch. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Your body's out here in a star pose. 2 seconds. Lift and tap. Try to get the shoulder off the mat and reach for the foot. Roll your body up. Roll your body down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Whew. Don't get too comfortable here. I know I do. We have one more round of star crunches. Here we go. Let's come up and tap. Reach. Lift. And lower. Try not to jerk the body up. Try to roll up. 2 seconds. Woo. Woo. Okay. We're going to come on up. And now we're going to switch it a little bit. We're going to do a little bit more strength. We have 5 exercises, 35 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break to finish up our class. The first thing we have, first exercise, lunge pulses. Pulse it out. Find these little movements. We'll switch the legs before we move on. So we're going to do both sides. Then we have a plank, shoulder to plank up to a shoulder tap. So you'll come down, you'll press up, you'll tap, tap, and go back down. After that, we have all fours taking a lateral fly. So this can be with or without weights, but you're going to be on all fours. You take a weight, and we're going to just fly the arm out to the side. Your elbow is going to be bent. The weight will hover over the mat, and then you'll switch sides and do the other side. We're going to come back to boat. So come back around. Place your heels down. And we're going to lean back a little and then lean forward as you punch. Chest press with a heel drop is last. So you'll roll down to your back. When the arms are to the sky, the legs are to the sky. When you bend the elbows out to the side, you lower the legs. Lift. You can alternate. Better to alternate than to feel this in your lower back. All right. Whoa. Let's get started. We have lunge pulses first. We're going to be doing this for 3 rounds total. Okay? So let's grab your weights. If you want to use weights here, you can for your lunge pulses. 10 seconds, actually 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I've got my right leg forward, my left leg back, and I'm just pulsing. Little up, little down, stay high in the ball of the back foot. My right knee is behind my right toe. Ankle and knee are also in line. You can stand tall to take a break and then come back in. 10 more seconds, building some strength. Slow your breathing down. 3, 2, and 1. Step forward, shake it out. We're going to do lunge pulses on the other side. For me, left leg forward, right leg back, and pulse. You can lean a little forward. Make sure the front leg is doing most of the work. Your back leg is there for support. Straighten the legs to take a break, and then come back in. 10 seconds. Build that heat. I know it hurts. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, ow, and 1, ow. All right, plank up, shoulder taps. On the knees, on the toes, up to you. Here we go. Lower to the forearms. Press it up. Tap one hand to the shoulder, tap the other. Lower the other arm down. Press it up. Tap, tap, and down. Breathing. This one I do so little talking in because it's an exercise I just don't really love to do. So I really have to focus. Lower down. It's also like, which hand did I do last? You know, mentally challenging. So all fours, we're going to take one arm out to the side for a fly. All right, take the arm out. I'm going to use a lighter weight here. And try not to hip, like use your hip to open. You want to just use the arm. Bring it out to the side. Pull your core in, flat tabletop. You can do this without any weight too. Fly the arm, squeeze it in. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to the other side. Now, if you need a little bit more space, you need a little bit more relief, take that block. Let yourself have the yoga block to give you some more space. Other arm, slight bend in the elbow. Take the arm out laterally. Sweep it out to the side. Let your shoulder blade do the work here, like the muscles, those muscles right behind your back, mid-back. Try not to use muscles that are in the neck. I want to take the arm out to the side. Woo! All right, both punches. Sweep those legs around. Grab your weights. Lean back. Weights at the shoulders. And punch, punch, punch. Twist and punch. Let the heels stay on the mat. Release the hip flexors. Really focus on releasing your hip flexors. Maybe you're not really flexing your feet, but you're leaning back and you're letting your core work. 10 seconds. Come on, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna switch my weights, grab a heavier weight, come to your back. We're gonna do a chest press with a heel drop. I'm going to alternate my legs. Legs up, arms up, shoulders on the mat. Bend the elbows, lower leg, press up, squeeze, reach, press. Try to keep the legs in line with the hips. You don't want the legs to draw back. You want to try and keep everything in line. That's what's going to get your core to work. Keep the ankles in line. Press and reach. Lower the heels. Press the arms up to meet. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quickly back up. Lunge pulses. Grab your weights. Here we go. Right leg forward, left leg back. Pulse out. Pulse. Just pulse. Anytime you need a break, stand tall and come back. I have weights. You can do it without weights. You can lean a little forward to get a little bit more into the front leg. 10 more seconds. Little up, little down. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Step forward. Ooh. Here we go. Other leg. Right leg back, left leg forward. Woo. Here we go. Bend. Pulse. Little hinge forward, just a tiny hinge, pulsing up and down. Keep breathing, just focus on something. Don't think about it, don't think about the time or anything. Just keep pulsing. Keep breathing. Focus on your form. You have 5 more seconds. Ooh, step it forward. Oh, those are hard. Okay, we are going to come to your plank ups next. Plank pose. Lower down. Come to the forearms. Press it up. Tap your shoulder. Tap the shoulder. I like to throw in those shoulder taps just to keep me from having to do extra plank ups. Down you go. And up. Tap, tap, and lower. It also helps me to realize which hand I need to do next. 5 more seconds, push it up. Lower down. Saved by the bell. Ooh. Lateral fly. Grab your weight. Fall forward. Here we go. Wide. Try and keep your chin slightly tucked so that your neck and head is not dangling. You want to keep your spine active. Your arm can be a little bit bent. Fly it out to the side. Sweep it back in. Remember, the up is as important as the down, so don't let it just fall. Switching sides. You can do this without any weight and still feel work in the back. 5 seconds. I have a super light weight. I'm just using 3s. I just want to get the engagement of my back muscles. Strengthen them with good form, and then you work your way up. Keep on breathing. 10 more seconds. Fly the arm out and slow to release. 4 seconds. All right, bow punches. And I had thought we were doing 3 rounds, but you're in luck. This is our last round of everything. Here we go. We have about 1.5 minutes left of our workout. Punch and reach. You can feel free to do it one more time if you want. Punch and reach, get the twist, reach and pull. Don't just push it, push and twist, push and twist. 10 more seconds. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing heavier weights. Come down onto your back. Legs up to the sky. Arms reach up. Lower one leg and push. Bend the elbows as you lower the leg. Squeeze to reach the arms towards the toes. I am alternating my legs. If you feel like you want to do 2, you better be careful to make sure that your lower back stays on the mat and you only lower the legs to about 45 degrees and then press it up. 5 seconds left in this workout. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your weights down. Woo. Place your feet on the ground. Walk your heels in. Lift your hips as you take your breath. Tuck the arms underneath you. Maybe clasp your hands there if you want. Really tuck the shoulders underneath you. Walk, the shoulders from side to side to get the arms underneath you. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into your hip flexors. Separating the hands, lower the hips to the mat. Take your right ankle to the left thigh for figure 4. Press the right knee away. Thread it through if you want. Flexing both feet. Releasing the left foot, right leg to the sky, clasp behind the right hamstring, press the right leg away and into the fingers or into the palms. And then draw the leg in, maybe walk the hands up the back of the right leg, draw the leg in, lift the shoulders, bend the right knee, place the right foot on the ground, and then the left ankle comes to the right thigh for figure four. Keep your left foot active, press the left hand into the left leg, press away, maybe thread through if you want, reaching for the hamstring on the right side. Keep using your left elbow to press the left knee open, flex and activate both feet. Soften into your hip. Let your shoulders relax to the mat. And then release the right foot, left leg to the sky, clasp behind the hamstring. Press the leg away. And then maybe draw the leg in. And as you release, bring both knees into the chest. Take your arms out to the side, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let the knees float to the right, take the gaze to the left. Your right hand comes to the left thigh, gently help guide your legs into the twist a little deeper. Keep trying to get your left shoulder onto the mat. And then we'll come back to center. Use your core to bring the legs to center. And then with an exhale, let the legs float to the left, gaze to the right. Big breath in. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. Your left hand helps guide the legs into the twist. Keep your right shoulder on the mat. And then come back into center. We're going to rock and roll to a seated pose. So rock and roll, let your legs come out in front. Find your sits bones, bring your arms up. As you exhale, fold any amount forward. Now for stretching, if you find that this is a little difficult or that you can always just be here as long as your spine is long, your back is flat, you're not rounding. It's not to get the nose down, it's to get your heart to come forward. You can always put a blanket or something underneath your hips to lift you up a little bit. It gives you a little bit more space to fold forward. And I'm going to rise up, let the soles of the feet touch, knees are wide. Hands on the ankles, sitting up tall, breath in. Exhale, press the elbows into the knees, folding forward. And then making your way down into a downward dog. Take a breath here. Just let it go. Taking your right leg and we're stepping the right foot forward for a lunge. Fingertips on the mat, just find the lunge. Lower the left knee to the mat. And this time take the arms up overhead. Pull up on your left wrist, a little side bend to the right, gets it into the hip flexor. Come to center, take the left arm in front of the body. Shoulders stretch, look to the left. Left arm comes to the right. We're going to take the left arm up, tricep stretch. Then release the hands. We're going to curl your back toe, lift the back knee, and take it back to a downward dog. Now this time the left foot steps forward. Let yourself find your lunge first. Left ankle and knee are in line. Find your lunge, fingertips to the mat or to blocks. Lower the right knee to the mat, untuck the toes, and then we're going to make our way up. So you can reach the arms eventually, or keep the hands on the thighs. Pulling up on your right wrist with your left hand, and then side bend to the left. We'll come to center, right arm in front of the body, shoulder stretch. Triceps, bend the elbow overhead. Releasing, stepping back into a full plank. And then just drop the right knee to the mat. Come back to your modified side plank. We're just getting into this modified side plank so that you can bend your left knee and catch the left foot for a quad stretch. Releasing and unwinding. The left knee comes down, right leg back. Pivot and plant your right foot. Let's take it up with the right arm. Lift the right leg, bend the knee, catch the foot, draw it in. Releasing, Child's pose. Big breath in, full breath out. Come to sit on the heels. And you guys are all done. Excellent.